Welcome to Newcastle Pride 2014, the biggest and best yet! It's you!
Pride started a very long time ago when lesbian, gay, bi and trans people had no rights in society. There was a long period of campaigning, and part of that campaigning was lesbian, gay, bi and trans people coming together to raise awareness of their lives, to make people aware that how many of us there are in society. Gradually over time they got more people to take notice of the fact that we're here in society and that we have as much right to be here as anybody else. Over the years it's become, instead of being only the campaigning thing, it's become a little bit of a celebration, but we still like to keep the element of keeping the awareness of the need for people's rights and acceptance, total acceptance, not just tolerance in society. So yeah, that's what Pride's all about.
Well, I think now in Newcastle it's mostly fun sort of event which is quite sort of frivolous in a way, and all sorts of people can go, including young families and everything. And I think while it's still important to remember the battles that are still being fought, like hate crime, especially against trans people and things, it's good that it can be light-hearted. It's not a radical or dangerous thing to attend. It's good that we can just have fun because it's quite an accepted thing in the city now, and I think it's good that we're at that point now. As long as we sort of have the right balance of enjoying that and just celebrating it, but also remember the battles sort of still in this country and around the world that are still going on.
This year I think Pride has been very big. Obviously we've still got another day to go. We're all back to do something similar again tomorrow. The early reports that I've heard are that the parade, which began Pride today, had 2,000 people more than last year. So that's very good. It means that more people feel comfortable to join Pride and be seen as part of Pride walking through the city streets. I believe the reception they got as they were walking through the city streets was very good. Obviously we've seen a wealth of diversity on the site here today, which is fabulous. It's really fabulous. That's what Pride is all about. It's about lesbian, gay, bi and trans people and their families, friends and other allies coming together. So Pride is for everybody. It's a lot about lesbian and gay and bi and trans rights, but it's actually for everybody. One of my friends said to me just the other day, in their life things have changed. That somebody who's like me is in their 30s to 40s age range, and so they've lived in a world where things haven't always been great for lesbian, gay, bi and trans people in the UK and beyond, but nowadays when we have total legal equality, or near as damned really, what we're fighting for now is just the last bits of complete social acceptance. You know, those people have lived through that. They've lived through all of the having to fight for their place in society, and now they're coming along and enjoying Pride as a celebration of how far we've come. That place to feel free and easy about who you are as a person. It's that sense of I belong to something bigger. It's not just me, little old lonely lesbian, gay, bi and trans person. It's about everybody being part of something bigger.